Well, Advantage has been in business since 1968, and from that time we have grown from one office located in downtown Pittsburgh to serving most of Pennsylvania, and we are also licensed in 38 other states. We currently have 5 locations, including our Pittsburgh office, which is our headquarters. Over the years, we have developed a relationship with PHFA. They have provided significant funding to the agency, and we have developed partnerships with community organizations and lenders because we can't afford to do television advertising. It's really important to us to do grassroots marketing and networking. And so over the years, we've developed partnerships with about 55 of PHFA's lenders.
In the last 6 years, I've developed a really close relationship with Advantage because of what they bring to the table. Advantage provides, consistent counseling to a homeowner or prospective homeowner so that they understand, about making a payment and what's involved. We want to give a loan to a customer, but we also want that customer to succeed long term in their first home. So having a relationship with someone that actually helps a customer understand a budget, understands what it takes to actually own a home, and also understands the numbers involved in buying a home.
The biggest strength of our relationship with the lenders is that Advantage is so reliable, and the lenders realize if they give us something, we're going to get it done as soon as possible, get it done right, and get all the documentation they need, and that the client will in fact be comfortable at closing.
I will consistently refer my peer group to Advantage Credit Counseling, because of their excellent service they provide.
We really wanted to develop a service that met clients where they are and really met what consumers are looking for. And so we developed a remote counseling offering, and we shared that with PHFA, and they approved us to be able to provide that to consumers, and it's been extremely popular. Over 80% of consumers seeking pre-close counseling opt for the remote counseling. We use the webinar software so that our counselor and the consumer who is receiving counseling can see one another. Consumers can sign documents very easily, send them back to the agency immediately.
Because Advantage Credit Counseling offers a remote service, I can electronically send my documents securely to them. So that allows the customer ease of use. They don't have to actually try to get all those documents to Advantage. As a lender, I can actually send everything that's needed.
The biggest benefit is speed. Everything is done very quickly. You can sign it very quickly electronically and get it back to the lender as fast as possible. Advantage was the first agency to go to remote counseling as an experiment 3 years ago. And so they pioneered it and set up the procedures. So when the pandemic started, they were already set up to go.
We first started looking for homes probably in March of this year, 2020. It was really daunting, like the whole task of buying a home. It was kind of in the midst of the early pandemic when things were starting to get really bad. And so a couple places weren't doing counseling sessions, but Advantage was one of the places where they had online counseling available. It was just a really great experience, and looking back, I'm really happy that we started off at Advantage, and they really kind of walked us through the whole process and helped us out a lot, and we're really grateful.
Having PHFA stand behind a company like Advantage just provides another solid piece to us being able to provide money to first-time home buyers.
I think it's important to find a good counselor, and I feel like Advantage really met us where we were at in kind of our situation. They asked us a lot of questions on what we wanted out of a home and what we were willing to compromise with. It feels like I'm taking that step towards, being more financially independent.
Housing stabilizes people. An own home stabilizes people. And people feel like they're achieving the American dream.
Communities are stronger when the folks who live in the communities have a stronger financial picture because they're paying their utilities on time, they're paying their mortgage. And so, it's very important that everyone within a community has the ability to thrive financially, whether they make very little money or they make a lot.